Welcome to the Philippines' premier motor show. This is Autofocus. I'm Ray Louie Gamboa. Here are our features on this edition of your electronic magazine, exclusive to the automobile and its industry.
Starting off with reviews of two vehicle models presently in the local market, a pickup from Jeep, the Gladiator, and a compact MPV from Hyundai, the 2023 Stargazer 1.5 GLS Premium IVT. We'll also have a glimpse of some of the latest automobile models and concept cars from around the world. This week we shall have the 2023 Renault Kangoo E-Tech and the 2023 BMW iVision D concept. On Autopedia, we'll talk about the installation and tuning of the Uni chip. And together with the latest news and developments in the local auto industry, we shall have the highlights of the opening of the largest mini dealership in BGC as our special feature.
The next 60 minutes is all about the automobile. This is Autofocus, and we'll be right back after this short break.
Kailangan ng maaasahan, kailangan ng matibay, pang matagalan kasama mo sa pag-unlad ng negosyo. Modernong disenyo, kaya-kaya ang kargo mo ng tatak na ito. Isuzu Travis, level up with Isuzu. Level up mo yung negosyo. Isuzu Travis, level up with Isuzu. Level up with Isuzu Travis.
Welcome back to Autofocus, the automobile show. We start this edition of your electronic magazine with a review of one of the latest automobile models from Jeep. This edition of Car Review takes a look at the Jeep Gladiator, an American brand premium pickup.
So you like off-road adventures? Take your trail bike to where they can be most fun and challenging, or you can enjoy mountain biking more, hiking, going where others fear to tread. Maybe camping is more your jam for long weekends, even glamping, or if you're truly the adventurer, you go overlanding. All these activities need a vehicle that would have all the carrying capacity, all-terrain capability, toughness, reliability, the conveniences of modern living, and in this day and age, smart connectivity. So perhaps a pickup truck will do, and not just any pickup truck, but the Jeep Gladiator. Jeep has been around for decades now with a design that has achieved iconic status. One would recognize Jeeps anywhere. The design has virtually remained the same over the years. The vertical grille, the round headlamps, the protruding front bumper, the extended fender, and the flat roof. There's no mistaking that the Gladiator is a Jeep with an extended pickup cargo bed. The Jeep Gladiator manifests the wide stance and tall profile of a very capable off-road 4x4 vehicle. It sits high above the ground on 17-inch aluminum wheels wrapped by 245/75R17 BSW all-terrain dualer tires. The Gladiator Rubicon presents a rugged minimalist exterior with body-color 3-piece hardtop, fender flares, and grille with platinum silver rings, black door handles, and exterior mirrors with supplemental turn signals and spotter mirrors to check blind spots. The exterior mirrors are heated by the way, and the hardtop can be removed if one wants to feel the wind on your face on road trips. The rear sliding window features a defroster. The side steps help with getting onto the pickup with high ground clearance. The Gladiator features LED lighting for the headlamps, front fog lamps, and daytime running lights. The Power Dome dual vented hood adds a sporty but very functional touch. The rear of the Gladiator also projects a minimalist but functional look. The center high-mounted stop lamp complements the LED rear lamps for added safety. The rear lamps look quite cool and modern in, again, a minimalist way. The cargo bed is spacious and can accommodate everything from bikes, surfboards, gear, and equipment for enjoying the outdoors. The cargo bed features Mopar spray and bed liner and cargo tie-down hooks, clearly showing that it is meant for off-road trails. The Jeep Gladiator comes with skid plates and shields for the fuel tank, the transmission, and the transfer case. The overland and trail rated badges are just not ornaments. The Gladiator is powerful enough with a 3.6-liter V6 gasoline engine that generates 285 horsepower and 352 Nm of torque, made into an 8-speed automatic transmission and the 2.72 Select Track full-time 4-wheel drive systems. On full-time mode, the Select Track automatically switches from 2-wheel drive to 4-wheel drive depending on the driving conditions. It delivers consistent, effective traction when 4-wheel drive is needed to effortlessly conquer mud, rocks, ice, or snow, and then reverts to 2-wheel drive on clear roads, delivering impressive fuel efficiency. Add to this the stop-start dual battery system that also helps save fuel at stoplights and in heavy stop-and-go traffic conditions. The Gladiator ride and handling can be described as plush and comfortable even with the heavy-duty front and rear shock absorbers. This is great not only in off-road trails but also on paved surfaces. This makes the Jeep Gladiator a good weekday ride in urban settings, especially as it comes with all comfort and convenient features that the successful and discriminating individuals expect in high-end rides. There's remote keyless entry with push-button start that gets one into the posh cabin with the leather trim seats. Wrapped in leather are the park brake lever, shift knob, and steering wheel controls, which comes mounted with audio controls. The low back bucket seats are quite comfortable for long road trips. 6-way manual seat adjust as well as 2-way lumbar adjust for the driver, 4-way seat adjust for a front passenger. The rear seat for 3 folds 60/40 and features a rear armrest with cup holder. The steering column tilts and telescopes to get that preferred driving position. The Jeep Gladiator comes with a 7-inch TFT color display for the instrument cluster. There's also a display for the tire pressure monitoring system. Then there's the 8.4-inch touchscreen display with 4.5 system, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, GPS, and integrated to Alpine premium audio systems. There's an audio jack input for mobile devices, a USB hose flip, and 12-volt auxiliary power outlet. Other standard comfort and convenience features include air conditioning with auto temp control and power windows. The Jeep Gladiator Rubicon supports discerning owners with loads of tech to make driving safer. Parking a pickup truck is never more easier with a ParkSense rear park assist system and ParkView rear backup camera. Mitigating driver mistakes and miscalculations are the anti-lock 4-wheel disc brake system, electronic stability control, traction control, electronic roll mitigation, hydraulic assist brake booster, hill start assist, and trailer sway damping. Also fitted for safety in the Gladiator are next-generation front airbags, supplemental front seat side airbags, speed control, speed-sensitive power locks, and Sentry key theft deterrent system.
There's a lot to like and enjoy in the Jeep Gladiator Rubicon for those who are into outdoor and off-road adventures and with truly active lifestyles. The latest auto industry news and developments right after this break.
Are you into grassroots racing, slaloms, autocross, time attacks, and circuit racing? Do you like to keep your daily ride in tip-top condition? Do you want to improve the performance and ride of your vehicle? Then head over to Fixed Stop Auto Service along 91 Congressional Avenue, Project 8 in Quezon City. Fixed Stop Auto Service can level up the performance and ride of your daily ride or weekend racer of all brands, models, and makes, from Japanese, American, European, and all other global manufacturers. Fixed Stop Auto Service offers preventive maintenance services, as well as upgrades of brakes, suspension, and other mechanical works. Fixed Stop also caters to all your needs for performance tires and accessories to make your dream vehicle stand out on the road or for just your enjoyment. For appointments, call 0917-803-8283 or message us on our Facebook page, www.facebook.com/fixedstopautoservice.
Welcome back to Autofocus. We now have the latest auto industry news.
Suzuki Philippines has launched its first entry into the local hybrid market, the Suzuki Ertiga Hybrid. During the launch of the new Ertiga Hybrid, Suzuki Philippines Director and General Manager for Suzuki Automobile Division believes the rollout of the new Ertiga marks a new era of affordable hybrid models in the country.
We are very positive that the new Ertiga Hybrid will bring the new era for Suzuki, and we are bringing in the most practical self-charging hybrid technology at the most affordable price tag. This will be the very first 7-seater hybrid offering in the multi-purpose vehicle segment.
Suzuki's new flagship model will be available in 4 variants, all incorporating Suzuki's mild hybrid powertrain.
The Ertiga is equipped with Suzuki's Smart and Compact Hybrid system. So it has an ISG or integrated starter generator that effectively converts the kinetic energy of the vehicle during deceleration and store it on the lithium-ion battery. And then that same power is being used to provide motor support on the engine during takeoff and acceleration. So thereby creating better fuel efficiency and better driving dynamics.
The Ertiga hybrid powertrain also features an engine auto stop-start system that automatically stops the engine when the vehicle is in idle to prevent unnecessary fuel consumption and limit emission of exhaust as well as engine noise.
In terms of city driving, we achieve 12.54 kilometers per liter as certified by Automobile Association of the Philippines. It's 7.6% more fuel efficient compared to the non-hybrid version of Ertiga.
The new Suzuki Ertiga Hybrid comes in 4 variants with competitive pricing. The GMT at 954,000 pesos, the GLMT at 1,068,000 pesos, the GLAT at 1,103,000 pesos, and there's the GLX-AT at 1,153,000 pesos. It is now available for viewing, test drives, and orders at Suzuki dealerships nationwide.
I'd like to invite everyone, every Suzuki lover and new vehicle would-be purchaser, please try out our Suzuki Hybrid. Kindly go to all our showrooms. We have 71 showrooms nationwide. Come and visit and enjoy and test drive our vehicle.
Members of the media got to experience the power, performance, and perks of the all-new Honda BR-V in a 500-kilometer drive from Metro Manila to Baguio City.
We came here from the Manila. It takes about 4 and 5 hours. And with the new BR-V, you can feel how powerful of our powertrain and how comfort and how big is the cabin space. And also now we have Honda sensing. That is one of advantage of the BR-V.
The Ride and Drive event aimed to showcase the dynamic driving performance, improved comfort, and the Honda Sensing suite of safety features of the all-new Honda BR-V.
It features the all-new design from the exterior, interior, and also a new engine. So it's now equipped with a 1.5 DOHC paired with a CVT. So it delivers a powerful yet fuel-efficient consumption for city and highway driving as well.
Different variants of the all-new Honda BR-V were made available for participants on the drive up to Baguio, passing through tollways and the winding roads leading up to the country's renowned summer capital. This allowed participants to compare every BR-V variant as well as the many technological features that each share.
it comes with a 7-seating capacity for all variants from the VX, V, and S grades. So the VX and V grades have leather seating capacity, and while for the S grades, it's equipped with high-grade fabric. So in the interior, you can see that the digital instrument cluster and also the 7-inch display audio, which comes standard across all grades. So aside from that, there's also Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which makes driving more fun for all the passengers. So the all-new BRV features the Honda Sensing Suite, which includes a collision mitigation braking system, which makes the driving very safe for all the passengers. And it also comes with a auto high beam. So this driving suite technology provides an extra safety for all the passengers so that it can assist you while driving wherever you are.
Honda is making the BRV available for test drives to those interested in acquiring 7-seat crossovers or MPVs for the family.
Now we already prepared a test drive car of all Honda car dealership in nationwide. So visit our Honda car dealership and experience the all-new BRV, and you can feel how powerful and how comfort and how big and of course how safety the all-new BRV.
Those are the latest news and developments in the automotive industry. We shall take another short break. Stay with us. I'll be right back. Welcome back to Autofocus, the country's premier automobile news and features electronic magazine. Here's our comparison of the latest automobile models belonging to the same category on Head to Head.
Automakers have taken to giving their vehicles sporty makeovers, usually using in-house or outsourced motorsports or performance car specialists as special edition or flagship models. Toyota has been rolling out the GRS edition of some of its models. Honda has its RS or the Rally Sport variants. In the subcompact sedan segment, Toyota has the Vios GRS, which goes head-to-head in the segment with the Honda City 1.5 RS CVT. The Honda City 1.5 RS CVT is 4,553mm long, 1,748mm wide, and 1,467mm tall, with a 2,600mm long wheelbase and 134mm minimum ground clearance. With a Gazoo Racing Design Aero Kit, the 2022 Toyota Vios GRS is 4,467mm long, 1,730mm wide, and 1,475mm tall. Honda equipped the Honda City 1.5 RS with Rally Sport Design front and rear bumpers, high-gloss black grille with RS emblem, trunk spoiler, shark fin antenna, and 16-inch RS design aluminum alloy wheels. The City 1.5 RS also comes with full LED headlights with auto-off timer, LED fog light with sporty garnish, LED high-mount stop lamp, body collie door handles, intermittent front wipers with washer, and side mirrors with integrated turn signals that fold and adjust electronically. Distinguishing the Vios GRS from its brethren are the front bumper, side and rear bumper skirt, rear spoiler, piano black mesh type grille, piano black outer mirrors with integrated side turn lamps and outside grip type door handles. It also comes with 3-tier LED headlamps, rear LED combination lamps and line guide, LED front fog lamps, pin type antenna, and 16-inch alloy wheels with 195/50 R16 tires. The Honda City 1.5 RS comes equipped with the one-push smart entry and remote engine start system. The cabin features black and red trim and seats upholstered in leather and suede. The front seats slide and recline with height seat adjuster for the driver. Also wrapped in leather are the shift knob and the 3-spoke steering wheel, which tilts, telescopes, and features switches and buttons for cruise control, audio hands-free telephone system with voice recognition, and paddle shifters. It also comes with center armrests in front and rear, power windows, 2 cup holders, 4 bottle holders, 2 12-volt accessory sockets, automatic air conditioning system with rotary knobs, digital display, and rear ventilation. The Toyota Vios GRS also comes with wireless door locks with smart entry system as well as a push-button start. The interior features suede and synthetic leather with stitching for the seats and real leather, again with stitching for the steering wheel and the shift lever knob. Highlighting the dash is the Optitron meter gauge on the instrument panel with the 4.2 TFT multi-information display. Adding to comfort and convenience are speed-sensing power door locks, power windows, and power retractable outer windows, as well as automatic air conditioning. The infotainment system on the Honda City 1.5 RS features an 8-inch touchscreen unit with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, WebLink, Bluetooth, 2 USB ports, and 8 speakers. The Vios GRS infotainment system comes with a 6.75-inch display, AM/FM radio, auxiliary and USB ports, Bluetooth, Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto, SDL, voice command, and 6 speakers. The Honda City 1.5 RS is powered by a 1,498cc inline 4-cylinder gasoline engine with double overhead cam, programmed fuel injection, and IV tech that generates 121 PS at 6,600 revolutions per minute and 145 Nm of torque at 4,300 RPM. The engine drives the front wheels via a continuously variable transmission. The suspension system features front McPherson struts and torsion beams in the rear. The brake system uses front ventilated disc and rear drums. The 2022 Vios 1.5 GRS is powered by the 2NR FE 1496cc inline 4DOHC gasoline engine with dual VVTi and 16 valves that generates 107 PS and 140 Nm of torque. The engine is mated to a continuously variable transmission with sequential control that sends power and torque to the front wheels. It features Eco and Sport mode. The Vios suspension system features front McPherson struts and rear torsion beam combo. The brake uses disc on all 4 wheels, ventilated in the front and solid in the rear. Honda equipped the City 1.5 RS with safety and driver assist technologies that include dual, front, side, and curtain airbags, 3-point seat belts for 5, child lock and ISOFIX child seat anchor, speed sensing auto door lock, and security system with alarm and immobilizer. Helping keep drivers safe are systems that include vehicle stability assist with agile handling assist, hill start assist, anti-lock brake system with electronic brake force distribution and emergency stop signal. The multi-view rear camera greatly helps with parking. Toyota also equipped the Vios 1.5 GRS with driver assist and safety features including anti-lock brake system with electronic brake force distribution, hill start assist, and vehicle stability control. Also added to the GRS are SRT airbags for driver and front seat passenger, side airbags, as well as curtain shield and knee airbags. It also comes standard with child lock, ISOFIX, and tether anchors, as well as 3-point seatbelts for 5.
More about the automobile here on Autofocus, as we usher in our segment featuring the autos of the world, spotlighting concept cars as well as newly launched and about to be launched automobile models from around the world. For your exciting viewing on this edition of our Electronic Automobile Magazine, we have the 2023 Renault Kangoo E-Tech. Let's watch this.
The all-new Renault Kangoo E-Tech has continued its winning ways into the new year after being named the Small Electric Van of the Year at the Company Car and Van Awards 2023. The latest award reaffirms the new generation version of the zero-emissions in-use LCV as a perfect choice for SMEs who are considering swapping from a conventional van to a more efficient yet equally usable all-electric version. The latest award follows the all-new Renault Kangoo E-Tech and its traditionally powered counterparts, picking up a host of awards in 2022, including the International Van of the Year 2022 title. The latest version of the ever-popular LCV has won acclaim from the industry and press alike for its abundance of advanced features and the extensive improvement it offers over its predecessor. Customers of the all-new Renault Kangoo E-Tech benefit from a load volume of up to 4.2 cubic meters, a maximum of 764 kilograms payload, 1,500 kilograms of towing capacity, and a driving range of up to 186 miles. The zero-emissions in-use version can be recharged by a typical 7.4 kilowatt wall box from 20 to 80% charge in little more than 4 hours, while rapid DC charging out up to 75 kilowatts can deliver 20 to 80% charge in around 43 minutes. It also comes with 22 kilowatt 80 DC charging as standard. The pure electric LCV complements its advanced powertrain and striking new looks with the availability of 20 advanced driver assistance systems. Customers can choose from short and long wheelbase variants in 2 trim levels, Start and Advance. The availability of 44 liters of in-cab storage also contributes to the all-new Renault Kangoo E-Tech being the perfect work partner. While a range of door and glazing options, an extra-wide side loading door, and a clever new easy inside rack are just some of the new features that broaden its appeal still further.
Kailangan ng maaasahan, kailangan ng matibay, pang matagalan kasama mo sa pag-unlad ng negosyo. Modernong disenyo, kaya-kaya ang kargo mo ng tatak na ito. Isuzu Travis, level up with Isuzu. Level up mo yung negosyo. Isuzu Travis, level up with Isuzu. Level up with Isuzu Travis.
Life comes at you fast. If you're brave enough, drive right back at it. Brave the big city or the great outdoors. Brave the carpool or the extra cargo. Brave the unexpected with Honda Sensing. Brave the long road with fuel efficiency to reach your destination. The all-new Honda BRV. Brave the next level.
Welcome back to Autofocus, the country's premier automobile news and features electronic magazine. Our special features next. The mini market is growing in the country. It has just opened its biggest showroom and dealership in the country.
Today, December 12, is the launching of our mini Global City showroom, and at the same time the launch of Triumph Global City and of course our new Auto Hub Car Care Center, which is called ACCS in Global City as well. We have a facility here which is beautifully located in the heart of BGC, and we thought of why not put different brands in one building. They're not competing with each other anyways. Everything is on the second floor with a very nice, spacious events area for anybody who wants to have events, whether they're car enthusiasts or bikers. That's a nice place to stay. And also in the future, we might have another brand beside our mini showroom. The total lot area is about 1,000 square meters. The showroom here is about 753 square meters, especially here on the ground floor. You can display a lot of mini cars, and of course with a quick service center also for after sales. And we also have a basement parking for everybody who has difficulty finding a parking space. We don't have a problem here because you have a parking space in the basement. It's getting future ready already. This dealership will have charging stations as well, because Mini will come up with electric vehicles. A lot of models will come in electric vehicles already, so we're getting ready for that. We won't wait until 5 years. Definitely in the next year or so, you'll see a lot of electric vehicles being sold from Mini. For all the Mini lovers, for all the Triumph lovers, or for accessories, for car accessories or even motorcycle accessories, please do drop by our showroom here at BGC. It's near the Uptown Mall, and do drop by and test drive any of our motorcycles or vehicles. I'm sure you're gonna love the area, and let's have fun.
Mini BGC is just another of the many feathers in the cap of the AutoHub Group and its president and CEO, Willie Titen. And up next is another exciting feature on Autos of the World. This time around, we have the 2023 BMW iVision D concept. Let's watch this.
The BMW Group is sharing its vision of the future digital experience, both inside and outside the vehicle at the Consumer Electronics Show 2023 in Las Vegas. BMW iVision D is a futuristic mid-size saloon with a new and pared-down design language. The name D stands for Digital and Emotional Experience to create an even stronger bond between people and their cars going forward. Future digital functions will go far beyond the level of voice control and driver assistance systems you're familiar with today. With its intelligent BMW iVision D accompanies drivers not only through real-life situations on the road, but also in their digital environment. The BMW Mixed Reality Slider, in combination with the advanced head-up display, is the digital highlight and central operating control of the BMW iVision D. Using Shy-Tech sensors on the instrument panel, drivers can decide for themselves how much digital content they want to see on the advanced head-up display. The 5-step selection ranges from analog to driving-related information, to the contents of communication systems, to augmented reality projection, right up to entry in virtual worlds. In parallel, dimmable windows can also be used to gradually fade out reality. Mixed reality can be experienced in the BMW iVision D in an immersive way that engages different senses without requiring any additional tools, creating a new dimension of driving pleasure for the user. In the BMW iVision D, projection across the entire width of the windscreen allows information to be displayed on the largest possible surface, which only becomes recognizable as a display once it is activated. In this way, the BMW Group demonstrates the huge potential of projection technology, and BMW iVision D visualizes how advanced heads-up display could also be utilized in the future for the display and operating concepts. Rather than simply alternating between black and white, it now showcases a multicolored, fully variable and individually configurable exterior. An e-paper film from the BMW Group's cooperation partner e-ink is applied to the body to create this magical display of color. Up to 32 colors can be displayed. The body surface of the BMW iVision D is divided into 240 e-ink segments, each of which is controlled individually. This allows an almost infinite variety of patterns to be generated and varied within seconds. The design of the BMW iVision D has been deliberately pared down to focus attention on the digital experience and the DNA of the BMW brand. The exterior is defined by the classic 3-box saloon design that forms the core of the BMW brand. Traditional design elements like the BMW kidney grille, twin circular headlights, and the Hofmeister kink are reimagined with digital icons replacing analog elements. This gives the BMW iVision D its own digital but human character.
Welcome back. We have more cars for you to know and appreciate as we have our second car review this week. This edition of Car Review takes a look at the 2023 Hyundai Stargazer 1.5 GLS Premium IVT, Hyundai's new entry to the highly competitive compact MPV market.
The much-awaited Hyundai Stargazer, the Korean brand's entry to the compact MPV market, will be formally launched in November. But days before the public launch, Hyundai already provided details of the Stargazer's spec for the Philippine market. It also provided media unit, the top-of-the-line 2023 Hyundai Stargazer 1.5 GLS Premium IVT, for a hands-on inspection and preview.
Today we have the new Stargazer in magnetic silver. It's in the top-of-the-line variant, which is the 1.5 GLS Premium. So for now, we're only bringing in the 7-seater model, but we are continuously studying the market as to whether we can bring in the 6-seater as well.
At 4,460mm long, 1,780mm wide, and 1,695mm tall, the Stargazer falls right within the compact MPV segment. Hyundai claims it has the longest wheelbase in the segment at 2,780mm. Minimum ground clearance is listed at 185mm. The Stargazer name certainly suits Hyundai's new MPV with a design that is best described as space age.
Stargazer sports a future-oriented styling. The horizontal cuts right across the front is actually the LED daytime running lights and positioning lamps. It is placed on top of a uniquely designed headlights and flush-type radiator grille. Then at the back, you can see that it is also equally distinct. It has an H-shaped LED taillights. Moving on to the side, it also has a one curved silhouette. This was made not just for aesthetics, but also for better aerodynamics.
The top-of-the-line Stargazer also features chrome outside door handles, body color rear view mirrors that come with turn signal lights and with electric folding function, rear spoiler with high-mount stoplight and shark fin antenna. Hyundai also claims the Stargazer owns among the roomiest cabin in the segment, with best-in-class head, shoulder, and legroom. The roominess is not the only good thing in the Stargazer cabin. The Stargazer 1.5 GLS Premier cabin features leatherette upholstery. Also wrapped in faux leather, the steering wheel tilts and telescopes to help driver find his preferred driving position. It also comes with buttons and switches to control the audio as well as cruise control. The middle row seat for 3 split 60-40, double folds and slides. Third row seat for 2 splits 50-50. The dash and instrument panel look both functional and futuristic.
The Stargazer also has a host of smart features, starting with LCD cluster behind the steering wheel. It actually has intuitive graphics. It changes depending on the drive mode. It is synced with the infotainment system that is already Apple CarPlay and Android Auto compatible.
The system also comes with Bluetooth connectivity, 8-inch touchscreen as well as wireless Apple CarPlay and charger, Android Auto, and 4 speakers plus 2 tweeters. The top-of-the-line Stargazer features smart key and push-button start with the Add Start function. Other comfort and convenience features include central door locking, power windows, fully automatic air conditioning, multiple USB charging points. The Stargazer arrives with a SmartStream G 1.5 engine with a 1,497cc displacement. The engine generates 115 PS and 14.7 kgm of torque, all transmitted through the front wheels by Hyundai's Intelligent Variable Transmission or IVT. The Stargazer provides a comfortable ride on a suspension system that uses the usual McPherson struts in front but with Hyundai's CTBA or coupled torsion beam axle in the rear. Stopping power comes from 15-inch disc brakes in front and 9-inch drums in the rear.
So the Stargazer also leads the segment in terms of safety. It is equipped with Hyundai Smart Sense. It is our advanced driver assistance system.
The Stargazer 1.5 GLS Premium comes with nearly a full complement of Hyundai's ADAS or Advanced Driver Assistance Systems. These advanced features include blind spot collision avoidance assist, rear cross traffic collision avoidance assist, lane keeping assist, driver attention warning, safe exit warning, forward collision avoidance assist, lane following assist, tire pressure monitoring system, high beam assist. Other standard safety features include hill start assist control, electronic stability control, anti-lock braking system, manual speed limit assist, parking distance warning, rear view monitor, rear seat alert. Also added for safety are dual front, side, and curtain airbags and child seat anchors.
With the new Stargazer, Hyundai Motor actually intends to set a new benchmark in the segment. As you can see, it looks nothing like your normal MPV. This was intentional as the brand wanted to communicate our pioneering spirit.
There may be enough in the all-new Hyundai Stargazer to inspire those looking for good compact MPV. Know more about your car and how to take care of it here on Autopedia.
Alright, today we'll be showing you how a unit chip is installed, how it is tuned, and what are the benefits of actually getting one installed in your car. And here we have a 2017 Toyota Vios with the latest dual VVTi engine that already has an intake and a header. So we're going to be installing Unichip next on this car to get more power. In a nutshell, what Unichip is, it's a computer that goes on top of the stock ECU, and we're able to program this to give different commands to the ECU that says, okay, give us more fuel, give us less fuel, give us more spark plug timing, give us less spark plug timing, and among other things. More advanced features are we could use this to control additional injectors to supply a turbocharger, injector controllers for diesel engines, nitrous control, And sometimes also map switching. We can have up to 5 different maps for this one, such as if you want valet mode, total shutdown mode, immobilizer mode, and all of that. And this is where Unichip is installed. It's going to be installed very, very near the car's ECU, which in this case for the Vios, it's hidden behind the glove compartment. So it's 8 wires to install. On most other cars nowadays, the computer box is usually found in the engine bay. Like if you have a Civic, you have a Jazz, you have a Focus. All the computer boxes are now found inside the engine, and that's where Unichip will also be installed. So the way that we install it is we have to cut and splice a few wires. It's normally about 8. Those are power, ground, throttle position, crank position, mass airflow sensor, among other things. So every joint we actually solder and then we shrink wrap and we tape over. So rest assured that nothing will get shorted, nor will it catch fire. That simply does not happen. This is a Unichip wiring diagram. Only we have access to it, the official Unichip installer for the Philippines, which is us in SpeedLab. In the Unichip database, there are over 1,000 cars that have diagrams for it. It ranges from something as old as a 1996 Corolla 4 AFA engine to the latest Ranger Raptor, which we're going to be available in a few months. So it's basically 8 wires here. These are the 8 wires that connect to the Unichip. Then these 8 wires connect to the wiring harness of the ECU. It's, by the way, just the wiring harness, not the ECU itself. We don't open this up, we don't touch this, so that remains as is. A little bit history about Unichip. This has been around actually for the better part of 25 years. The guy who invented it, Peter de Vert, is Dutch. He currently lives in South Africa. That's where he produces it. I think he gets a special government grant from the South African government for that one. And then it's actually exported all over the world. You can check it out on the internet. You can check out all the reviews. It's there. It's Unichip because it really is universal. We can use it for pretty much anything with an ECU. Gas, diesel, Chinese, European, American, Japanese, Korean cars. As long as it's an ECU, most likely we can install Unichip on it. So there are still certain cars like this Toyota Vios, you cannot remap the ECU, you cannot change the settings inside the ECU, so your only option for tuning is with the Unichip. Alright, now the Unichip is now connected to the ECU. For this particular car, we're using the Unichip Q4, which has an additional 4 wires to control the throttle because all cars now have electronic throttle. What this basically does is it equalizes the throttle opening, because with all cars nowadays, what happens is you step on the pedal this fast, the throttle butterfly opens this fast. That's the delay that everybody is complaining about with all modern cars. You step on it like this, it goes like this. So what the Unichip does with the throttle control is it makes it 1:1. You step on it fast, it opens fast also. So resulting in a mas malakas sumibat na kotse. So right now, it's connected to the ECU, everything's working, the car's running, the engine is running, it revs fine. There are no check engine lights whatsoever, so that means that the installation is done correctly and everything is working. With every Unichip install, we actually put in a unique starting program depending on what the ECU is. In the Unichip database, there are over 100 starting programs for 100 different cars and 100 different vehicle models and makes and engines actually. So after this one, we're going to be putting the car on the dyno and we're going to be tuning it there to see what the final horsepower is. Horsepower and torque actually. So stay tuned for that one. We're going to be putting it on now. Okay, we're done with the tuning of the Vios here with the Unichip, and this is the results. This red line here is the baseline power. This already has our cold air intake and our headers. So it's about 91 horses, which is actually pretty good for a 1.3 car. For reference, 90 horses or so is the territory of about 1.5 cars like the Jazz and the 1.5 Vios. This blue line here is after tuning with the unit chip. So at peak power, we're at 100 horses, so it's almost 10 horses more at 6,000 RPM. But the biggest gain here is actually, if you look at the torque graph on this side, at the initial step, there's about 6 foot-pounds here. This is even bigger, it's about 8 foot-pounds. Then this dip here is another 8 foot-pounds. So, and this is at the very critical 1,800 to 3,500 area where most of your overtaking happens. So the end result is a faster car, more powerful, a lot more responsive, and drive normally. Given this, you should see about 8 to 10% better mileage. So that's basically the whole unit chip install and tuning process. As from start to finish, it took us about 3 hours total, from wiring up the car to putting it on the dyno, to tuning it, to getting out of the dyno. So it's probably less than half a day. And you walk away with 10 horses on a 1.3 Vios. For other cars, say bigger engines, like a 1.8 Civic, it's anywhere from 12 to 15 horses more. For turbo diesels, we actually get 40, sometimes 50 horses more. The best part is, when you sell the car, you can actually take the unit chip out, install it in whatever next car that you're going to purchase, be a gasoline car, diesel car, any brand, as long as it has an ECU. Your unit chip can be installed in that and can be tuned again, reused, make more power for your new car.
That's our feature in Autopedia this week. Taking care of your ride has been made easier. And that's Autofocus this week. We hope you have found this edition of your electronic automobile magazine informative as well as entertaining. Check us out on our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram accounts. On behalf of our dad, Butch Gamboa, this has been your host, Ray Louis Gamboa. Please stay safe and healthy.